What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danikin Aquatics. Now, listen, if other people are going live while I'm streaming today, it's more than fine to go. I don't want to step on any toes, but I figured I'd be here for folks that don't have any place to go yet. We will be doing some water changing. So that's what I'm working on. Anyway, guys, I'll come back and forth and check on the chat periodically. Try not to show you the Kraken today. This room got a massive water change today. They're all getting about 70%. And done all the filters. Now I'm going through and doing all the glass. Fun. Been a little bit of a project today. What's going on, Chew? How's everybody doing? Hey, Dale, good to see you. Tampa Tom, what's up? Like I said, guys, I don't want to step on any toes, so if anybody normally streams, I looked, I didn't see anybody streaming, so I went ahead and went. But I don't expect you to miss your streams if you have streams that are going today. Just figured I'd be here if people want a place to chat while I'm doing some water changes. That's all I'll be doing all day long. First off, I got to figure out why this phone keeps kicking off here. So we got to figure that out first off. So anyway, guys, I don't know what is going on with it today. My camera keeps wanting to go in and out, in and out. Who else we got in here right now? Yeah, it might be buffering, guys. If it continues, I'll just go off. I'm down in the abyss today. I'm down in the big boy room, which is nothing but concrete and water. Miss Adele, hello. Joe Sneed, hello. Chew, hello. Who else we got up in here? Mark, good day. No work for me today. Well, there is work, but different kind of work we all love. Fish tank maintenance day is one of our favorites. And I got to figure out what I did with my razor blade. There it is in my. Wish I could figure out the screensaver to get it to quit doing the. Where it keeps popping off on me. I do not know why it keeps doing this. But if that continues, guys, I'll have to quit the stream and go out and fix it and come back. Give me one sec. Hopefully you're still there. All right, guys, sorry about that. No, it's just low ceilings in here, Cora. Just low ceiling. I think they're 7 foot is all. So the ceilings are pretty short in here. So it makes me look much taller than I am. Let's hope. So guys, when it kicks my screensaver off, are you guys going, am I going black? Do I keep going black on you or am I still showing? But I figured I had to get this. This is something that's been driving me nuts. I've been wanting to get this done. You do your normal water changes, and then once a month or so, you got to do the water change day. But once every couple of weeks is probably best. But I, be honest, with 80 tanks, I'm looking at maybe once a month I can get, filters and sponge filters and all that done. But I only do one or the other when I do them. I don't do the canisters the same day I do the sponges. That way I'm for sure not messing with their bacteria. But I do believe you should try to get your hands in your tank at least once a week. That way you're keeping an eye on everybody. You're looking at this. Oh, here we go. This kid, somebody just tried to call me, and I don't know what is going on. This phone is new, so I've got to get everything dialed back to the way it used to be. So occasionally it's doing some weird stuff and keeps, like it just now just popped off. Danielle, come here, please. Do you know how to make it so my screensaver stops popping off and on? You know what setting it is? So I'm live and it keeps popping off.
Go to the settings.
I was at the settings and it can't seem to figure it out. Let's see. Connections, modes, routes, notifications.
Display.
Okay, when I out of motionless,
Screen mode. Screen zoom.
accidental touch protection.
I don't know.
Turn that off. That's probably it.
Oh.
Showing charging and touch sensitivity.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Jeez Louise.
Thank you. Oh, the end popped off.
Okay, Sharon, she wasn't pulling on my dingling, okay? We were trying to get this hose undone. Yeah. Shanna Banana is in the house. Anybody know how you get this when your phone automatically goes and turns to black screen? How do you get what is it that does that? Because I've got to get it turned off because it keeps doing it every couple of seconds on here. I got to get that turned off. I got to get that turned off or I'm going to go nuts. Does anybody know what that is called on your phone to make it so it will stop? Yeah, I know, Cora. Pull, pull, pull. Uh-huh. I don't think she realized I was live and probably didn't realize what you all might have been thinking was going on there. But actually with me, it's more of a yank than a pull. I mean...
Quit being nasty.
Well, I have got to get this. This is driving me nuts, guys, because it keeps going black and it's got to be something simple I'm not seeing. You think if I'm live, it would know I'm live and not mess with me, right? But it is. It's messing with me. So I guess I'll have to take a little something and make it so it's sitting, leaning against it so it knows I'm there. I know. We'll take out my little writing utensil. And that way it thinks I'm there. Got to be smarter than the phone, right, guys? Have to be smarter than the phone. So we will lean this up against there. And hopefully that makes it believe I am sitting here. Maybe not. Jerry Rig City. Oh, now I'm about to overfill a tank. There we go. Hopefully, guys, that lets it stay up now. We shall see. Guess I could have just set up my computer down here and did it that way too, but phone's a lot easier when you're water changing. So we are going to take this on the other side of the room here for now. Get my African cichlids filling. So this is the one I just worked on just now for y'all. We'll do the camera. Camera. Facing back. These are the tank with all my silver dollars and my big Oscar. This tank is going to be getting probably a redo here soon. Because I got some more species that are probably going to end up in here. We've got then we're doing the Frontosa, the Clown Loach, that one, Chaka, and now next week at the Skipper auction, we are going to have some of these bad boys up for grabs. These are the Schubel Greens. Super, super rare guppy. There's going to be a pair of these up for grabs. First ones we've let go out of the fish room. Danny and I have been hoarding these for like 2 years. Wanted to make sure the line was pure. So anyway, that's what we're doing, guys. I got all these tanks to fill up. I don't know what made me decide to go live, but it's always fun to go live, right? All right. And we'll get the camera back. Camera. And we'll face it back to me. There we go. Kenny having trouble keeping up? No. That I'm not having problems with, must say. So since I've put this little thing where it's touching, it's been keeping my camera going, it looks like. There we go. It's an art, I tell you. All right. Yeah, there are some of them that are majorly prego in there. What's going on, Mel? Good to see you. I might end up having to turn this off about halfway through. Yep, that didn't work. What?
A little hairline hose and something's dripping somewhere.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Danny's in here making a mess in my other room. I'm starting to get frustrated with this, though. Let's see. All right, guys, I at least got it set for 10 minutes at a time now, instead of the 15 seconds it's been doing. I still don't know how to turn it completely off, but at least I got that. So now we don't have to worry about that screen going dead every couple of minutes. And I'll come over when I'm over here and tap and stuff so it knows to reset the 10 minutes. Chevy Fish, how are you? Good to see you at one of our streams. Wayne's Aquatics, welcome. And guys, just like I said, if anybody's scheduled or goes that's scheduled, it's the stream you normally go to, by all means, go to your stream. Unlike a lot of folks, I'm not one that likes to stomp on folks. I'm just doing this because I know some people like to come to streams. It's Saturday, so I figured what the heck, I'd fire up one while I'm doing these water changes. George Aquaballs, how are you, sir? Kenny with ABC Aquatics, always good to see you, my man. Let's see, who else we got up in here? I already said hello to Adele. There's Tampa. Steph, how are you? Good to see you. Sandy, always good to see you. Oh. Now it's time to fire up the old FX6. Get that going again. That is a friendly sound. That is a sound we like. Hearing the old FX6 firing up. It's going to have to Danny didn't get it going in time. So now it's going to sit and reboot, which is perfectly normal. If you ever get an FX6 and you're hearing these atrocious noises, as part of the reboot process. It actually purges itself of all air. All right, you got that all looking good. Great. Busted off a handle. Excellent. Jenna P., how are you? Feels good to get everybody's tanks front glass clean and all that. Still have to go through later and give them the old squirt down with window cleaner on the outsides, but always feel good to get your fish looking and feeling good. We're going to be splitting this Schubel line because I've already taken over this tank, so I'm going to probably go start another 40 full of them. This is one of the lines that will be staying with us. Like I said, Danny and I will be getting rid of a lot of our guppy lines. Just going to go with 3 lines. I'll have my stack endlers, the Schubel greens, and then Bentley Pascal line of Hawaiian Blue Moscows. Other than that, all the guppies and live bears I think will be history. So if you are somebody that likes live bears, I do have a bunch that are available right now. You can reach out to me at daniken.aquatics@gmail.com. What do we got? I got some Japanese blue gold double swords. We've got this other similar line. They're a double sword, but I don't think they're blue gold. They're like more of a red and white. We still have some mosaics left, red mosaics. I got some red dragons. We got Santa Maria endlers that are going to be available. And what else? Humpback Linea, Xenotophia drorii. So again, if you guys are looking for any live bears, just reach out to us because we are needing them gone because I got to break down the tanks. We're going to put 55s where they stand. I can show you what I'm talking about. I got a minute before. So it's going to be mostly in this room. We'll give you a breakdown of what I'm doing here. So in this room, all of these right here have to be taken down. These guys are the ones I'm keeping. These are my Santa Marias, or excuse me, my stack endlers. This line is so straight and so cool. So those are ones that are making the cut. And then got these guys are like more of a wild type endler. These are the dragons. See if I can get them. They're gorgeous. Absolutely stunning fish. I ain't got too many of those left. I think I got maybe a few females, a couple males. And then I've got the rest of my Vienna line. Lady Rorschach got most of my Viennas. I apparently missed a few because it was so early in the morning. Then this tank will be getting broken down. I've got a bunch of blue shrimp in here. I've got to get transferred into my other blue shrimp tanks. Then we've also got a whole bunch of my carry shrimp in here. I have to get into the other tanks. These 2 tanks are gone. That's my my jade shrimp tank. I'm going to be putting that into a 40. That's why all these 40s are stacking up here. 40s going there. It's going to be 55s. That one's going to get most likely moved down. I don't know if I want to move them out of that. That's a nice tank. It's not really going to match, but hey, what else is new at the Daniken house? It doesn't always match. A 75 will be where that's at. Then 2 55s here, 2 40s down there. And this room will be complete. I want to get a fresh paint. Now, this is kind of something that I've been working on, just letting it go to see what would happen. And it's actually kind of cool, guys. I let this just sit and do nothing for 3 months with algae building up and all that, just to see what kind of critters were up here. Look at here. I've got some kind of natural like worms starting to show. There's another one. There's all kinds of like Daphnia and scuds that are showing up in the water now. I'm going to break it down because I need it for plecos. But if you ever want to just do it, just let the duckweed grow and just see. You'll be amazed at what grows just by doing nothing in your aquarium. Just let algae and plants do their thing. This tank's been up like this now for about 6 months, I think, 6 to 8 months. I do water changes on it, like 10% at a time. But mostly, there, believe it or not, are some guppies in here. And they're thriving. I've been seeing them, and they're just munching away at everything in here. Then these big guys have actually been feeding to my cichlids. When I get a pair of tweezers, I can take them in and feed them to the cichlids. Brycons like them too, but I don't know what the hell they are. They're like worm-like. See that? Yeah, you can see them. Let me get some light on them for you. Beautiful guys. Focus. I do apologize, Chevy Fish. I can't get you the quality I would if I was videoing, but I'm trying. But that's the stack endlers. Then I got my line of cherries in here, nice bright cherries. Not quite sure what those are, Chevy Fish. But I do know my cichlids love eating whatever they are. But I'm going to be breaking that down anyway soon. You like that view you got up my nose? What's up, Crown Tail? Good to see you. Yeah, I love this Endler. This is one of my faves. And I'll show you guys. These guys are... Danny's trying to convince me now. Would you guys get rid of these? Look at how beautiful. Huge, big old fish. But look at the eyes on them. Gorgeous fish. I just can't get rid of them. I've raised them since they were this big. Why on earth would I get rid of them now? But they are girthy. They breed all the time, but the babies never seem to take, so I don't know who's failing it. And we're looking good there. So I'll show you guys up in here the Santa Maria endlers that I have. And I also got these, what do you call them? Gunga, blah, blah, blah endlers. There are these wild whites with pinks and stuff in them. That's another one. I don't know if I'm going to continue or want to even get started on them. But the Santa Marias are gorgeous too. Gorgeous little endlers. Now, I was on the phone with Peplin the other night, and inside here also, I just happened to be in here when I was doing this, and I found a giant, like 4-inch self-cloning crayfish in this tank. And we still have no idea how it got there. So these are the double swords I was telling you guys about that I'm going to be... This line once in a while does spit crooked spine females, which I'm not... I don't... Anything that I'm putting my name on, I don't like. Just a little addendum, but I will sell these reasonably priced for that reason. But the males always come out perfect. It's just the females that it affects. And then I've got these guys down here. They're a type of mosaic glass dragon. They're gorgeous. But like I said, if you are interested in anything, you guys, any day of the week can go to Daniken.aquatics or Daniken.aquatics@gmail.com. just reach out to Danny and I and ask them if anything's available. And if it is, by God, we'll sell them to you. Because we are at the point now where we're going to start getting some things done around here that we need to get done. Oh. When I went up to Redfish, I didn't even get any fish, guys. I got a bunch of lights. I bought like 9 or 10 Stingray lights. I got some super cool rock, and we got a couple of filters. Now, he does have these super rare Apistos right now that are really, really cool. And I'm not an Apisto guy. I can't remember the name. But all I can tell you is they got these gorgeous bright red faces, all these wild colors through the sides. I think he said they retail for like $150 a pair of fish. They're super rare, hard to find. That's one thing that's unique about Jason, where he decides to get his fish from. Nobody else in the country is probably really importing from the same region. And it's because of his years of connections he had from his military days that he even has friends there and is able to get the fish that he gets. But Jason from Redfish Bluefish is still out there, guys. You should go check out his website. He doesn't really do YouTube anymore. His other parts of his life keep him too busy to do both, so he chose to keep going on the business and concentrate on that side. He did just buy property up there here in the next 90 days or so, I'm guessing, maybe 6 months. His whole entire operation will be there at his house because he has 2 additional odd buildings on the property where he can have his business right there. He isn't going to have a storefront anymore. The storefront was more of a pain than anything. Had a lot of people just wanted to come in looky-loo and, use his pisser and all that. So it just didn't work out. But I went up, I checked out his place, I checked out his fish again, and checked out the new property. It's like a piece of heaven. Every window in his house you look out has a beautiful sculptured waterfall. I do plan to go up again soon. The next time I go up, I will either live or do a good video for you guys of his property. It's absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. So, George, are you going to the Findig? All the California peeps, I hope you're going there. I want to see you. Danny and I both will be at the Findig. I will be the only one at the Madison event, and I'm only going to be at the Madison event Friday night and probably a little bit on Saturday morning. And I'm going to head north. I got to go up and see my dad, go do some fishing, hanging out just to see Pops. I haven't seen my family in like 3 years. Thanks for dropping Redfish Bluefish's link. Appreciate that, Chevy. Yeah, I don't remember. I think George got some of the pistos I'm talking about. George, what's the name of that Apisto that you got from him? The ones that's red, and it's June 3rd and 4th in Sacramento, George. Sacramento Aquarium Society is putting on the event. It's going to be the 3rd and 4th. It's called the Findig. There'll be some good speakers. Pam Chin is one, and they've got a whole bunch of your scientific type speakers. And then if you're interested, Joey from King of DIY will be their headline speaker for Sunday. And then Sunday is going to be their massive auction. And there are some amazing breeders down that way. So I imagine there's going to be some pretty cool fish up for grabs down there. Definitely some good stuff. All right, we got that pump going. So 2 pumps going already. Woohoo! That means I'm getting closer to being done. One thing I can tell you guys, the older you get, the harder this stuff becomes, man. Boy, Chevy, you're on it today, girl. There you go, George. There's the event page. Bateson, what's going on, brother? We have got to get together soon. Dang it. Should have had you come over today. Nice. You get anything good there, Kirk? Swaps are always fun. Good to see you, Sherry. Dusty, Saints Dust, what's going on, brother? Your shipment will be going out Monday, brother. Matter of fact, your plecos aren't eating tonight. They ain't gonna get to eat tonight, tomorrow. They have to fast for a few days. It's the other thing Danny and I have an abundance of. If you're looking for just standard albino bristle nose, I've got about 500 of them. So the deal I'm doing is if you buy 4 or more, I will do them for $2.50 a piece. If not, they're $5 a piece. Just making room because there's like 5 other males in there fanning as we speak right now. And then, of course, down the road, if you want banded gudgeons, I'm going to have tons of those here shortly. I've got about 400 fry at this point. That's part of the things we're trying to do. I've got to get the rest of those longfin panda guppies gone as well. And I'm going to take down that tank, and I'm putting another 125, 135 setup in there for now. That's why I'm saying, Basin, I got to get those the diameters of what we need to do, and at least get the stands made so I can start getting these tanks where they need to be. We're going to need a few more helpers, though, when I go to put the 300 up on stand, because I don't think you and I are going to be able to get that bad boy by ourselves. Not with me with half a shoulder. I need to give you some more young friends, man. Most of my friends from the club are my age or older, so trying to get them to lift around, 135s and 300 gallons and 240s, it's a little tough. Yo, Anthony, what the hell, man? Hope you and Priscilla are good, man. I miss you guys. Anthony, you and Priscilla should go to the fin dig, man. George, we have 2 pairs that are pairing off now. We just got to get them in their own tanks. That's one of the things we plan to work on, that and our zebra cara, get those breeding. Then I actually have some other angels that are absolutely stunning that I would like to breed out too, at least 1 or 2 times. Those are those smoky blue Panois that we have. Sherry, thank you for the $2 super chat. We appreciate you. Every bit helps, Sherry. Don't ever say that. We appreciate it. No, dude, these ain't 6 foot. Or maybe they are. They're 135s. They're the same. I want to say they probably are 6 foot, man. 6 foot by what? Is it 6 foot by 2 foot or 6? Yeah, 6 foot by 2 foot by 3 tall, is it? I'll get a tape measure right now. All right, Bateson, you got your paper ready? And I'm measuring even from the trim because I want the trim's going to be part of it, obviously. So, come on. So 73 inches. That's with the trim though, Bateson. I want it that way though, so that way they fit properly. 73 by 25 and a half by 18 and 3/4, it looks like. No. By 19. So 19 by 73 by 25 and a half. But like I said, I want to have the lower level where I can fit another tank underneath. Which I think on the 125s are a little smaller, but you make it those dimensions, the 125 should be fine under there. Because this is the bigger of the ones. If you're still there, Bateson. They're not 150s, they're 135s. All right. Next in line is Michelle Chaka. And I'll be right back, guys, because I like to give Chaka a little warmer water. Every time I do a water change, these giant Daniels end up breeding. Oh, dang it. I hate when I miss the spot. I thought I got it all. And then I'm missing the back of this one. Fun. This water's very cloudy. Take it a day or so to clean back out. Get the rest of this ragweed out of there. That causes a lot of it. What's up, Jeff? Patty? Adam, what's going on, guys? Basically, where I can get down in with the hoses and whatnot, if I have a piece of wood or something I want to put in, would be nice, Bateson. Just give me enough room in between the two to work. Obviously, we don't want to go too tall because from top to bottom on the ceilings, I'm probably looking down here, like I said, about 7 feet. Matter of fact, let's quit guessing. We will go bam. "79 inches from floor to top." So you figure 3 feet and 3 feet. Yeah. So about a foot, man. Although I guess The stand could, never mind. Yeah, about 1.5 feet should work. If you want to get dimensions and if you know how much the wood will cost, Bateson, I can certainly PayPal you or something if you don't have time to get over and get your money over for the wood. I don't remember if you had PayPal or not. I'm going to get these up a little taller for these cichlets. Have more spots to hide. Help the frontosa out. All right, now they're happy. Been meaning to do that a while. They all been trying to cram up into one little spot. They'll work for now. I've got to get them one into a bigger tank. Two, I want to get rocks and really do a good job of making serious caves from. It's one thing about the frontosa, if you're keeping them, they like to have something that resembles caves because that's their natural environment, to get up into those caves and just sit at the mouth and wait for smaller fish and whatnot to swim by and whack them. Steph, what's going on? Good to see you. I just decided to do a pop-up stream today. Pretty sure part of my problem is that light's toast. I'm going to get a better light on these tanks. We did just buy a bunch. I want to start getting all these shop lights off of these tanks. Shop lights are nice though. They give a good natural light, especially if you're growing plants. Like you guys seen Chaka's tank before. I mean, this thing is the valve groweth over in this tank because of those shop lights. What's going on, Whip? QC in the house too. What's going on, QC? Good to see you. That's a person I'll hope to see when I'm back in the Midwest here this summer is Mr. Whip. I don't know though. You guys might read reports of me and Whip got together. We'd probably tear the town down. Jason, what's going on? Yeah, get that set back up for Daniken. I still had it set up for our other Okay, I don't know if that posted or not. There we go. If anybody'd like to come up, they're welcome to. Just hit the link. I'll let you up. And like I said, if there's anybody streaming, I'm not here to step on toes. You're welcome to go to whatever stream normally is going. Y'all make sure they know Kenny wasn't stepping on no toes. Oh, I love springtime, man. Get to open all the windows, let fresh breezes roll through the fish room, suck all the moisture out. It's always awesome. Yep, I'm holding y'all hostage. That's right. Shaka's just about full. We'll get his filter going and fill the Frontosa, then the other tank next to it. Then last will be the guppies. I don't mind if they get a little cooler water. It's good for them. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Can't believe 30 people are here for a pop-up. Awesome. Shaka's pouting. He always does when I change his water. He does not like change, that fish. Always looks at me like I'm crazy. This is all I'm doing all day long. I've got to get done with this room. I've got like 4 of them in the other room. I did the other ones Thursday night. Get those 4 done real quick, then I'll move on to the discus room and do that one next. So I will be in and out of people's streams all day today. Does anybody notice if anybody goes at 2? Because like I said, I do not want to interrupt with someone else's stream. Seems like Saturdays have been kind of blah. I haven't been seeing a lot of streaming of late. I think people are starting to get back out and doing things outside the house, which I will be one of them soon. Danny we got my boat registered. I'm going to get my license. Maybe I'll do a live stream from the boat. I'll probably do that on the ASC channel since y'all, a lot of people don't dig the fish in the fish community, but maybe I'll do it for you guys. We'll see. It's beautiful views, and I do get a lot of walleye generally when I go. And my other big goal in life this year is to get back into my marine shape. That shoulder injury got me where I wasn't doing a lot of exercise, but now those days are behind me. I've almost got 100% back now. I throw my residue plant stuff out in my yard on the side here, and I think I actually got aquarium plants starting to grow out of my yard down there. That's funny. See them down there? Larry D, what's going on, buddy? Jenny Lynn, all the cool folks stopping in now. QC's here, Jeff Kane, Select Pat, what is up, brother? John, are you going to be going up to Madison for the combo plate? I mean, you don't have to pull my arm very hard. Catfish and cichlids. Don't think it gets much better than that. Brian, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with it, but I'm trying to make sure I don't have a incident. And we've had enough water hit the floor this month here at Daniken. And I will be doing a member stream tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for those that are members. Oh, Miss Emily don't play, man. That is a fact. That is a fact, Steph. But she's a cool chick. Those two ever decided to start streaming, they would be the power couple in the fish dam. Between them and Peplin and Roxanne, Bateson and Emily would be an awesome duo too as well. All right, time to fire up chocolates. Feels tired. Uh-oh. Well, this one might have did its last filtration, man. Something's going on. Yep. Chaka's filter might have just taken a shit. Have to mess with this. I guess I should be doing that while it's unplugged. Live electricity and Kenny probably don't mix. Don't need you guys getting me on video of electrocute myself. But I do not know what is going on. This thing has always been reliable. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now. We've had too many years together. There she goes. Let there be water. There we go. I got it with my hand. It's working, John. I got it to work with my hand. Now I got to get Chaka's lid all on tight because these giant Danios like to launch themselves. And now we got to turn this back down to 78. Might end up having to stop this and stop the water for a while, let it warm back up. Go start draining those other tanks while I'm waiting. I do not know what is going on with this tank. Oh, I see. Still some kind of film on there. Might have to run my little green machine in here for a bit. What the hell? I just lost water. Once in a while, you got to watch these. What had happened, the other end of the python popped off. Oh. Well, have fun shopping, Patty. There we go. I keep my rose lines with discus, whoever asked the question. I doubt it. I doubt it, QC. I don't see me getting any more Oscars. Every filter has its own mind. I agree with that, son. Anyway, guys, it's 2:00. I'm going to go ahead and get off. So anybody that may want to stream, I'm sure there's other people that are probably getting ready to stream. Why wouldn't you want to beat fishing the hobby? I guess I'm confused what you're saying there, Whip. You're asking why I don't want to combine my fishing with the. You'd be amazed, man. Ed and I were doing the football stream on Friday nights on Banneken, and I lost probably 70 subscribers. If they're fish people, they don't like all that other nonsense in the fish streams, I guess. Everybody has their likes. It happens. I don't. Danny and I don't care much anymore with the subs and this and that. I mean, we just have a good time. We stream. Whoever shows. We don't worry about it, Bateson. Cannot wait to start getting all these projects done. Get this carpet ripped up in here, get this room redone. Pretty sure I'm going to want to put a tank in this closet as well. Probably move this back out in the hallway. We have a spot where it can sit in there. Put another tank in here. This will hold about a 75 to, I probably could put a 125 in here if I wanted to. Which that might be an option because I need a place to grow out my banded gudgeons, and I would like to have a bigger tank for to grow out for the plecos as well. All of our tanks need rebooted. Need to be rescaped, need to be just redone. And I got to get these damn convicts out of this tank. Matter of fact, I'm watching one acting a jerk towards everybody, so needless to say, I'm going to catch his butt, and he is going elsewhere. Catch him as we go here. We moved the parrot tilapia downstairs, the bleaker eye. He's in the 300 now. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I think I should probably get off. That way the afternoon streams that will become... Oh, I got a guest. Son of a gun. Who is in back here? Mr. Depths Unknown. All right, Jason, you're on, bro. Jason. Jason must have stepped out on us. Well, look at all them fried he's got. Jason, if you're there, we're not hearing you, son. Is anybody in the chat hearing him? What's up, Steve? Good to see you. Welcome to our chat. I don't go very often. This is just a pop-up. I generally stream Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Doing some water changes. Didn't see anybody streaming, so I figured I'd fire one up. I know you all like to chat amongst each other. Nona, what's going on? Yeah, no sound, Jason. Okay. He probably put it up and spaced off and went somewhere else for a minute. I'm sure he'll be back. I don't know how long he was back there either. See you later, QC. All right, Jason. All right, buddy. Well, there must not be a stream going if there's 33 here. Y'all just tell me if one fires up. I'll keep it going until somebody else fires up. Got one step ahead of myself. Forgot to fill the Frontosa's filter, so I guess I'll have to turn the water on for a second in there, do that. I'll wait till it's full and then go and turn it off for a second and fill their other thing up. And I think I'm going to do a flip for the upstairs tanks again. I think I'm bringing South Americans all down here. And I think I'm going to put all my Africans. I got some great looking African cichlids. So probably have the Frontosas and clown loaches on one side and the star sapphires, borlei, and the rest of my Africans on the left side again. We'll see. Takes a lot of work. It's not fun catching 100 fish a day just to move them around. Plus, I don't like to really mess with them like that if I can avoid it. Plus, I'm studying Bateson is the one that's helping me get my stands built. Once those are built, then I'm going to start getting this room broke down anyway. And I'll probably want all these Africans in my show, the studio out there. The Bricons are beasts. They're getting huge. Oh, you little beggars. Africans want some treats. I can't ever say no to them. Sure, the Frontosis would like some eats too. They like their eats. They're such a pretty fish. Such a pretty fish. Love these guys. Yes, there is one Maboon in. I can never catch that little jerk.
Yo.
What up, man?
Yo. What's going on?
I wonder what was up. You were there, and then I finally brought you up, and then you were gone.
Yeah, I was back there for like an hour. I was like,
Were you
whatever. I gotta go
seriously?
take the dog out. Go, you know.
You were back there hanging out an hour?
Nah, I wasn't that long. I was joking, but I was there a little while. I'm like, you know what? He'll figure it out. When he does, the dog will be walked.
Yeah, I figured it out.
And the dog was walked. It worked out. So what's going on, man?
Nose hair? What's wrong with my nose hair?
Oh, nose hair trimming.
That's
Your
part of
fingers
your
are for.
nose there, Adele. You get hair growing where you don't like it. Coming out to your ears, your nose.
It's one of the reasons why you grow a beard, so it all just blends in, right?
I guess. Danny don't want me to grow a beard. He says I'll look like Uncle Si.
Oh, God. Yeah. So water change day, man.
Yeah, that's all
What's
I'm going
up,
to do
Steph?
all day. Saturdays are usually my catch-up day. I try to get some done every night when I get home at work, but anybody at work knows that's not always the way it goes if you've had a bad day at work.
Yeah, I know that.
You get home and you say, I'm just going to sit here for a minute, and 3 hours later you wake up in your favorite chair, and that's the end of that thought.
Yeah. I was at a swap today with Kirk. Fishing
That's what
Mom,
Kirk was
64.
saying. What'd you guys get? Anything good?
I got some. Well, I got what is this, Daphnia? That's what we're looking at on the camera.
Oh, that's
Got
Daphnia? I thought you had
Yeah.
fry in there.
No, this is Daphnia. I think it's probably a little too close, but I haven't like this jar. So
That's hilarious, man. I thought it was a normal sized tank, and it was babies we were looking at.
I got Daphne and some red root floaters, and I just put it in this jar. Talked to the guy. Apparently, he grows his colonies in 1 gallon like milk jugs.
What I'd recommend is get yourself some kind of a tub outside.
Yeah.
That's what my colony's already restarting outside, and I did nothing. All I did is just make sure I topped it back off with water.
Well, I have one tub outside that I was about to like do for summer tubbing, and I was going to put some shrimp and probably some fish in there too.
Well, you aren't going to grow Daphne if you got fish and shrimp.
That was kind of thing. I only got one tub, so maybe next year. But I'm gonna try this colony here and see, if I can juggle it.
Yeah, I'll show you my Daphnia setup.
Yeah. I didn't have a. Yeah, I mean, there was a. What is it? Kirk got a bunch of plants too, I believe, and some like assassin snails. He got plants. He got Daphne as well.
This is my setup
cheap
for them.
resin whiskey barrel. Put it outside. Yeah, I saw those like whatever. What is it? Chattanooga Ed did that one crafted thing where he did like that big like plastic planter thing.
I'm going to bring this inside though. This is the sump for the 300, but I'm going to use this for shrimp down the road. I'm going to make one massive shrimp tank out of it. But
oh, nice. How? That's low, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like a 12-inch tank.
Then we got other, like, I purposely set this up. I figured it'll be Daphnia and mosquito larvae in there and probably in the next month or so. Like to get them up early so they start getting that green water.
Yeah, that's the thing I always have a problem with green water.
Green
I always
water,
grow
dude.
hair algae instead.
Green water is good.
Yeah, but how do you grow it?
Sunlight.
Well, yeah, but there's more than that. Like, if I put my water in sunlight, it just gets hair algae in it. It doesn't turn
Well, you
green.
got to get nutrients in there too.
Okay. So
Get them
like
a little something to eat on.
like a Big Mac, or what are we talking here?
No, man. Like you just take a pinch of fish food in there. Just
Okay.
a small pinch.
Just to like whatever seed the
But
water.
most
Like
of
if
the
we're
time,
talking
if
a
you have
gallon
an
here.
outside tub, all you really have to do is just make sure it gets some sunlight. Sunlight, I think, is the key for green water. Natural sunlight.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is like a 1 gallon jar that I have right here. Let's see, back it up a little more. And the guy said he was feeding them like a spirulina and chlorella algae mix.
You can feed spirulina. I also feed yeast. They like a little yeast.
And sunlight equals green water. Yeah, but
Green
see,
water,
you
if you
people
get
on that
green
side of
water-
the world, like, oh, green water's so easy. You know what it is? It's because you guys have really soft water over there, right?
No, that's
my
a
water's like
kill.
liquid rock.
I'm rock here too. I'm not as bad as I was when we first moved in this house. We were at about 8 to 8.2. Now we're in
pH,
like that
you're talking
7.5 to 7.6 range.
Yeah, but what's your, you know what your KH, GH, TDS is, all that good stuff?
TDS is around 120 here.
All right, my TDS is 350.
Yowza.
My KH is, hang on, I wrote this down because I always forget. KH is 11 and my GH is 20 degrees, which is like through the roof, man. So I have a hard time keeping stuff alive, like plant-wise.
I was going to say, plants hate that water.
Exactly. Some fish don't like it either, but
So what you do is you don't go outside your box. You get African cichlids. You get lots of guppies.
I do have
Lots of neocardina shrimp.
I got neos, I got endlers. I've been doing pseudomugals, which seem to like a little bit more of the minerals. I do have some South American cichlids though, but they're
Well,
like,
no,
you know,
they're fine. You just probably won't get them breeding much.
yeah, which is fine by me. I don't really need a whole lot of African cichlid babies or American cichlids.
What's up,
They're more just
Steven?
for fun.
Stephen
Yo,
P.
yo, yo.
in the house.
Yeah, that KH is rough. Some plants like it though. I don't know. The Dorsage seems to be doing pretty good in my waters. The Nubius
That's what we
does
have in
well.
our.
Crips do well.
That's what we have in our stimulus tank. That loves that African water.
And then blackbird algae. That's right, Jenny. No problem. Vowels like it. Yeah, I should get some vowels actually. Probably should. I heard Bolbitis is a good hard water plant too. I gotta check that out. I gotta find me some of that.
So you going tomorrow morning?
Yep, 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be going 9 a.m. Our time for our
Nice,
member
Steven.
stream tomorrow.
Do it up, man. Yeah, you going tomorrow? You said same time.
Yeah, I'll go tomorrow.
That's noon Eastern, so it's pretty
Yeah,
after
9
whatever.
o'clock our time, at noon Eastern.
If
You
I
go at
end on
9,
time-
which is 6 a.m. my time. So
Yeah,
I usually get up about 7:30, and you're still going usually.
Yeah, I usually run late. I usually try to go 2 hours, but sometimes it ends up being 3. But that still gives you. It ends right when you start. So
Mine's just a member stream anyway.
Yeah.
Sound like I'm going reels. Remember, streams, they don't beat you up for your analytics. So Steven says he'll send you some Val and Bovitis if you
Yep.
want some, Jason.
I was just answering them. That would be cool. Thanks, man. I don't know. Do you need my address? I don't know if you still have it. I think you did have it. Let me know.
All
You know
right,
get
I
in
got to
contact.
go in and fill up these guys. It's filtered. I spaced that, so I need to get that done real quick. Get that going. These are another fish that I make sure those lids are on tight because they do like to jump.
Val and Sag don't get along in the same tank, right? I don't know, Cora. It's a good question. See, the reason I have this dwarf Sag is because I bought Vallisneria, but apparently they sent me the wrong thing. And for years, I just thought my Val wouldn't grow above like 2 inches, 3 inches. Until somebody's like, dude, this isn't Val, this is dwarf Sag, man. I'm like, oh, well, maybe that explains everything. So whatever I bought, they sent me the wrong thing. And I was under the impression I had Val for years. And I was like, my Val just carpets, man. I don't understand it. Yeah, here's some of my, let's move this over here.
That's a good looking tank there, Jason.
Yeah, that's my 55. I think I should upgrade this. I'm going to change this. I want to change it to a 75. It's like, that space will easily fit a 75. And for whatever reason, I just had this 55. This has got my, what do they call them now? Pyrocephalus Tapajos.
Redhead Tapajos.
Yeah, the redheads. I got them in there. I got some,
Firemouth.
yeah, Firemouse. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name. Firemouse, the Geos. There's one fest of them in there, and some Adolphoids actually. Get a little lower and closer. Probably rid of some of that glare.
I'm gonna check the water temp here to make sure this water ain't getting too cold.
And I bought these. I got these Tapajos at the Triple Crown when they were fry, like little dudes. Fishy Mountain's doing his water changes. I feel like I should do a water change. Everybody's changing water but me.
Hopefully, I got enough. I might end up having to take a break and come back. It's the only problem with this room. It's so much water volume that drains your old water heater quick.
On-demand ones, right? You ever look into those, or are they just too much?
The Insta-Hot you're talking about?
No, yeah. Well, I guess but they're like kind of like an inline heater.
You're right. We call them
Like,
Insta-Hots.
Yeah, they run away kind of utility you got out there, but natural gas is usually the way they heat them out here. Or propane. I guess you can do electric ones, but those are pretty energy intensive, I think. But they're the ones that they only heat when for hot water.
Right.
I was thinking about getting one of them. They're a little pricier, but apparently, you know, you never run out. You know, you could be washing dishes, the wife could be showering, you could be doing water changes and endless hot water.
That part does sound nice.
I think it's like, you know, you think of like whatever a traditional water heater, like whatever it is, like a 30, 40, whatever. I think the on-demand ones just start at like $400 and go up.
Window Liquor, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm hoping I don't lose my hot water. If it's, I don't care so much about the guppies. They don't freak out like the rest of the fish if I get it too cold in there.
Yeah. Do you find
So Jeff Kane says on-demand hot water heaters don't always keep up.
I don't know if I cut out there.
Then Whip says every plumber he's talked to says they're garbage.
Are they? Damn. That's because plumbers make a lot of money buying replacing water heaters. I don't trust it. I want somebody from the outside. But you find like Kenny, when you're doing those water changes and they get colder, does it spark a lot of spawning in your fish or no?
Well, some of them I do it on purpose. I mean, the plecos, yes, if I give them a little cooler water, that almost always sparks them, especially if I've been feeding them a meaty, heavy diet with brine and bloodworms and whatnot.
Right.
Definitely got the gudgeons going.
That's right. You got those breeding they were the banded gudgeon.
Yeah, the bigger gudgeons they get about 5 to 6 inches when they're full length.
And you said
they're curvy.
Pretty peaceful fish, other than when they're spawning.
Well, they were peaceful. I've had them for almost 3 years and never had an issue out of them. They never picked on anything. Then the one batch, the two had the batch, and as soon as that batch was born, they started going around and attacking all the other males. So then the other two males paired up with the other two females. One went to the left side of the tank, laid a batch on that side. Then right now I've got a third or fourth batch on the glass again. And I've probably got close to 200 of them in that tank already.
Wow. Wow.
There we go. So Bex and Steven in 30 minutes. Okay. So
yes,
we'll go till they go on, guys, and then we'll head on over there.
Is that the weekend water change? That's on Beck's channel, correct?
I think so.
All right, Chevy, I'll do that. Thank you. Replace the anode in your water heater if you want it to last longer. Yeah, I've heard that. And you can replace the heating elements instead of replacing the whole heater too, or the whole unit.
Yeah, I've got to get the.
Yep, on Beck's channel. Cool.
I got to get the filter for the Frontosis. Forgot to fill it back up. Got to get that going. What's up, Brian?
What's up, Peplin? All right, Steven, I'll do that.
Yeah, those fish look happy there.
Yeah, I've been trying to do. I mean, if you follow me around anywhere, I struggle with this blackbeard algae like endlessly. So
I don't ever fight it. If it grows, I just let it grow. I mean,
yeah,
algae is not bad for your tank, like everybody thinks.
No.
Especially if you're having cichlids. I mean, that blackbeard algae is the cichlid version of a plant. That's basically what you're getting.
That's all you get. No, yeah, I totally agree. Like, I'm not like opposed to it, but at the end of the day, man, I want to move on. I want to move on, and a lot of it's nutrients. I don't know. I think just I got to. The problem is I slacked on water changes like too much, and that's what caused it to just takes a foothold, and then it takes forever to get rid of it.
Yeah, I've got it in almost every one of the cichlid tanks.
All right, well, I don't feel so bad now.
We don't even attempt to get rid of it. I mean, it's not a bad thing when you're
No.
obviously with these cichlids, you have a hard time keeping any plants in with them. So I look at it, it's just another safety deal that keeps my fish healthy, you know?
In one of my old tanks, it was like out of control though. Like it would be so thick it would choke the filter up. Like every day, I would have to clear like gobs of it off the filter, just to
What's
get the
going on,
filter.
John? Good to see you, George.
Yeah, just to get it to run. Oh, it was brutal. But that was like when I was like just feeding every day. Like a huge wad of food. I was just doing the dumb. I wasn't. I was just doing a lot of dumb things. Let's put it that way. Oh no.
Jeff wants to know if you're working on a new line of blackbird algae yet.
The super algae. That's right. Somebody said that it's like apparently, I guess there's like it's being used as a fuel source, and apparently it's a pretty good fuel source.
Really?
Yeah, but I guess you have to dry it and whatever, burn it. So you got to grow it in like a industrial scale for it to be worth anything. But if they want pointers, they should ask me about it, man. I'll just let them use all my runoff water. Ow! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, I think as soon as this tank's full, I get the other one full, get the filters done on that. I think I am going to head for. What the
Bags.
hell? Oh, I'll have to look at that. Looks like one of my Frontosa might be getting some eggs.
Today. Look at this.
Would love to get those breeding, the Frontosa.
It's like a whatever. Some Amazon sword that's apparently about to flower. Do you have any festivals, Kenny?
I had them. I got rid of them.
Because why? The rough customers?
They single-handedly took out two of my discus. They killed two discus.
Well, that guy right there killed every one of his of the other ones. I had 3 festivums. I actually had 4 festivums, and apparently I just thought they were getting stressed out. But no, I figured it out. It was this dude. The dude just killed him.
Yeah, they're ornery little fish.
He was attacking the living hell out of my angels. So I moved him out of the.
As a matter of fact, Ian ended up with them. He's got them at his place now. Atkins Nature Aquarium's got some. Oh, I guess we got a birthday in the house. Window Licker's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, dude.
Really? Happy birthday, man. Window liquor number 5. No, 5? 6? Window liquor number 6.
All right, I'm going to check that heat again. Because it's my clown loach tank. I don't want it to be. All right. Looks like I'm gonna make it for the big tank. I'll have to, guppies might be a little chilly, but they'll be all right.
I used to. Well, I don't. I don't think I've
Oh,
ever
and
kept
somebody says
guppies.
it's Nona's birthday too. Well, happy birthday, Nona.
May is the month, man.
Yeah, mine's on the 18th this month.
Really? Well,
I'll be
what is it? Fishymon's is the 14th.
I'll be 55 this year.
Jenny Lynn's is on the 25th.
A lot of Tauruses in the fish fam then.
Yeah. I believe that would be Gemini at that point. I think that's when it changes at the end of the month. Skipper's birthday's this month too, although I can't remember what exact day it is. $55. I'm gonna be 50 soon. Oh,
Man, these little chunks are
oh.
getting so big, man. I got to get them into it. I wanted to put them in the 300, but I don't want the convicts going off on them. But look at how fat and chunky these little bastards are getting. Big old clown loaches.
Don't mess with the bull. That's right. Bateson's on the 14th. Jenny Lynn says Jason's birthday's on the 25th too. How about that?
Yours is?
Yeah, Jenny Lynn and I have the same birthday.
Well, Ian and I have the same birthday.
Really?
Natural aquariums,
Really?
yep.
Steph, everybody's born in May. All the cool people, anyway. Look at that. Those are cool. Yeah, those
All
are
right.
big boys, huh? Those look chunky.
Oh, those clown loaches? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I'm sorry,
fat.
I'm
old
watching it
boys.
on YouTube, so it's like, whatever, 30 seconds behind.
I got to get them into a 300. Either the 300 or one of these 135 longs to give them a chance to get spread out a little bit.
Nice. Keith Hanshaw says his birthday's going to be Memorial Day this year. Yeah. I'm at that point, like what is it? I think it's like every 11 years my birthday falls on Memorial Day. So I'm in that range.
Danny's a turkey baby.
Oh, yeah. She does the same thing. Like every 11 years, it hits Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't think it's even that far. Is it 11 years? I don't know.
I think that's a cycle because I've kind of tracked it because it's like you get close and then a leap year happens and it pushes you all the way around. And then you get close again and then a leap year happens. But that actually kind of moves you even closer. And then it happens.
Steph says her birthday's in December and she's turning the big 50 this year.
Oh, that's right, Steph. There you go. Look at that. You're like 6 months
You're
away.
hitting 52, aren't you, Jason?
Yeah, like a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, it's just another year, bro.
I got my invitation to the AARP today, or this week.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That ought to tell you.
Next will be the Hair Club for Men, the Viagras, all kinds of good shit start coming in your mail now.
And I'm at the age now where I saw that invite for the AARP and I said, man, this is a good idea.
And then you're going to blink, you're going to be 55, and then you blink again, you're 75, and then you probably won't blink again. You'll be underground. But
yeah, well, I just hope it's quick, man. I don't want to linger. And I want to be buried at sea.
Yep, that's me. I want a Norwegian funeral. I want a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Give me a wooden boat, fill it with gasoline, and
Can I take
we'll have a contest.
whoever flaming arrows?
Yeah, whoever hits me with the flaming arrow gets all the fish in the fish house. That'll be the final contest I give.
Nice. I gotta brush up my bow skills.
See you later there, Dusty.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
So
I feel
here
like
in
25
about
in my head,
15,
yeah.
15 minutes, guys. We're going to head over to Stephen P. and Bex.
Yeah, Steph, I know the exact feeling you're feeling right there. I still feel like I'm 25. My body doesn't agree, but my mentality does.
Well, the nice thing is the older you get enough shit hurting, so it levels out the pain. You know, it's a constant pain, but you don't feel it as much because you got other things hurting. You
You
know,
can't just, you're like, is it my shoulder, my back, my whatever? No, it all hurts.
right?
Yep, that seems to be true.
Peplin says you can't give away all Danny's fish. She probably will outlive me.
I don't know, at the rate you're going, it's probably true.
Well, not a doubt, man.
Got to keep you away from power tools and
Power
hazardous
tools,
chemicals.
poison, all that stuff. All right, this tank's almost topped off. Get the guppies done, and then I can start filling up the frontosis filter, and I'm done with this room. Got to come back in later with the. I always say that shit. It just never seems to happen. You know, you come in with the Windex, get all
Oh,
the
yeah.
tanks.
Yeah. I found those Windex wipes work pretty well. You ever buy them in like the packets? Yeah, then you don't have to worry about, you just have to bring the packet in there and wipe it down. It's just pull
Well,
one
the
out.
glass cleaner that Danny and I use is. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna squirt it directly into the tank, but it's ammonia free, so we try to make sure to use that. I think it's mostly vinegar based, but it's streak free. It does a good job.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, I buy like, what is it? I think I actually have a pack right here. Yeah, I do. Wipes. And it's kind of really hard to get them in the tank unless you're actually throwing the wipe in the tank. You know what I mean? And they work pretty
Now,
well.
because of these water changes, I guarantee you I'll have more baby giant Daniels now. They always seem to breed right after I change the water.
Oh, yeah.
They breed right here in this tank with Chaka, too. That's what's crazy.
Chaka the Fahaka.
Chaka the Fahaka.
Ammonia and streak free. Yeah, that's what vinegar, right? I think it's like one of the best glass cleaners out there. No, ammonia is a good one too. But ammonia really shouldn't be that bad as long as it's pure ammonia and no like things in there added like soaps or anything.
Yeah. What's going
Because
on,
I mean,
Carol?
ammonia, your fish tank's gonna break that down. It's gonna be minuscule amount. You know what I mean?
All right. So I now can get that going in the other direction.
Toro just puts Dawn dish soap straight in the tank, cleans the glass right up. I bet you it cleans everything right up, including the fish.
What's that commercial? I put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Plain water and a squeegee. Well, Jeff came. My plain water and a squeegee is basically just tank water and whatever towel I'm using at the time, and I just use it to scrub out the watermarks that were on the glass. That's 90% of the time is how I clean my glass, is with tank water. So yeah, it works too. Frank, so that's us. Oh man, I could go for that. Gold rose line sharks. Those are neat. Although I've heard that they have a little bit of more of a genetic problem with them. That's what people have told me. There was a fish store I was at not too long ago that had a big tank of them, which was really cool. But a couple of them did look like Like one of them's like mouth was locked open and couldn't close it. It was weird. I don't know. That was just whatever, anecdotal, random. But yeah, man, Roseline sharks are awesome. I got a pair. I got 5 of them. They're getting actually kind of big. I know that the lights off the tank.
Yeah, I'm bumming, man. I had that shit go wrong with that heater and shit that time. I lost, I think, 5 of my big ones I had. Those big Denison. I still got 5 in there, but it's not like it was. That's one of the tanks I plan to get back up to its normal thing. And you know how it is when something bad happens, you step away from that tank for a bit.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, exactly. Kind of just get like turned off about it.
But I'm starting to get it. I want to get it back up to what it was again.
Well, I got my Roselines.
I'm going to replace those Denisons though with some of those albino Denisons.
Are those the gold ones?
Whatever they call them, the gold ones, yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty cool looking though. But I was just talking about that. Like, apparently they have some genetic problems. Like,
well, yeah, they go blind and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know about that. I just heard like whatever body.
Although you're getting me turned on and wanting to have some bala sharks again.
Oh yeah, I love my balls, man. They're getting big, big. I was thinking about this today. Well, not today, the other day. My bala sharks have got to be getting close to like 13, 14 years old now.
They're great fish. I've kept them in the past. I've always had them in the fish room. I don't know why. I just never got them in the game this time.
I bought mine at like the Petco, right, for whatever, and they were like small. Hang on, let me try and move my camera over there.
The itty bitties, yep.
Yeah, they say large bala sharks, but it's like, hang on, I'm all tangled up here.
Well, that is one thing about them too. They don't grow real fast.
But now they're starting to beef up. This is actually one of my favorite fish in my whole fish room right here. That sailfin pleco.
What is it?
A sailfin pleco.
Oh yeah.
He's he's every bit as big as that bala shark, even though he doesn't look it. And that pleco is the boss of this tank. And he will let those bala sharks know it if they cross the line.
Window liquor, you have a good fish guy up there. Just check out Aqua Malik. He always has a bunch of cool fish for sale. Then you also got Sandy Dowdy up there. You got Chris Biggs up there. You guys got a lot of cool fish breeders up that way too.
Are sailing plecos and common? Yeah, sailfin plecos and common plecos are different species. Yes, I believe they are. Sailfins are, I guess he took off, but they're definitely different species. They actually have different markings. Sailfins almost have like a reddish brown hue to them. Let me how to describe it.
The other one I like too that's in that same genus is chocolate plecos. They got that. They're basically look like an albino common.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Aqua Malika, he does a lot of rare plecos to win the liquor, and he's got all kinds of, he does angels, he's got all kinds of stuff he does. And he's a good guy.
Yeah, I've seen his streams. He's still streaming regular? I haven't
He does. I think he's kind of one of those guys when he's getting ready to do something in his fish room, he'll stream.
Yeah, he gets busy.
I mean, that business of his keeps him pretty busy.
Yeah, he blew up for a while there too. Didn't he have that one?
I think he works full time too. He does the business and works full time.
There was some news article that picked him up that was like outside of fish keeping that like I think really blew him up, right? Like something that he made like 40 grand in like a month selling fish.
Yep.
It was like I wouldn't say Time, but it was like Newsweek maybe or something like that.
It wasn't nothing like that. It was, I forget the name of the company that
Amazon.
featured him.
No.
But his channel did blow up.
Vice. Okay, Ben Bateson said Vice, but Vice did a
Yeah, he
video.
went from like 1,000, 1,500 subs to 10,000 overnight.
That'll change you.
Well, the thing is, he hasn't let us slow him down. Now he's up to like 25,000.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right,
Yeah, it felt great that my last. Nice. Are you
7
done
more
tomorrow morning?
minutes,
Yeah.
guys. We're going to go over and see Stefan and Miss Bex.
Yep.
Right now, I got to go turn some water off. A little bit fuller, and then I will.
Window liquor, yes and yes is the answer.
Yes and yes.
He asked if I was going tomorrow and if you were doing your members only stream tomorrow. And the answer is yes and yes. Nice.
Your chance to get back and get it before it sucks all the water back out. There we go.
I just got a whole lot of sushi brought to me. That's right, Patty. It was D's.
Filling up the Frontosa filter right now. As soon as we're done with that, I can get that hooked up and everybody's happy.
Fishies Malik will be on in about an hour. Wow. Speak of the devil, right?
Yeah, those guys, you're making me think I need those in my life again, Jason.
They grow really slow, man.
They're just a cool, I mean, that is a fish that you just can't get sick of. They're just a cool looking fish.
Yeah. They definitely, my experience, they definitely need some sort of dither fish or they get very skittish, like very skittish to the point where they will like kill themselves. Right? There was a point when I had them with some fish and it was like Odessa barbs. And Odessa barbs, like whatever, I guess the colony I had like 7 or 8 of them. And they did that thing where they just like start attacking the weakest one and then you have 6 and then you have 5 and then you have 4. So I don't think I had a big enough colony, basically, to spread the aggression.
Right.
But at some point, there was no other fish with my bala sharks, and my bala sharks would flip out anytime anybody got near the tank. Try to leap out.
I've always kept them with Africans. They seem to do well in African tanks.
Yeah, I think as long as there's something else in the tank that, like, you know, they feel like something is going to eat besides them, they're okay.
All right.
My Haplocat, yeah, that's the one that Kirk gave me, Fishing Mom. His name is Chico. He's cool.
I've got 2 banjo cats in this tank.
And that
I
right
see
there.
them about once every 10 months.
Yeah. And I have a zebra loach or whatever you call it, botilla. That fish is the oldest fish. That fish has got to be getting close to almost 20 years old.
Yeah, Danny and I got 3 of the queen loaches in that log in the bedroom tank. There's like 3 queen loaches, a clown pleco, snowball pleco, and a couple other like micro synodontis. They all live in that log. And they come out about once every 6 to 8 months. We'll see them.
Yeah. Now, good thing, like the one thing I really do like about that loach, my zebra loach, is he's very active. He's always out. Although half the
You
time
don't-
he's laying there on his side like he's dead. So you're like, oh my god.
You don't want any snails in your tank. That's a great thing to have in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you come, I don't have any snails in any of these cichlid tanks. That one's got red-tailed shark in it. They eat the hell out of snails too. That one's got the clown loaches. That one's got a couple of boteas that eat the snails. Then this one, I think the catfish ate them. I think the cichlids eat them too because every one of my cichlid tanks don't have snails.
See, like even though like that zebra loach is really good at snails, the Malaysian trumpets would still survive in the tank. Like they would just come out like in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's like they know they're being hunted, right? So they go into like survival mode. They only come out when they need to come out. They stay in the substrate like all day.
Hey, would one of my mods drop Stephen P. and that stream is getting ready to fire up? We got 1 minute,
Weekend water
Jason.
change. Yep, no worries, man. That's cool. I'm just hanging out,
1
man.
minute. 1 minute, and we're headed over there. Well, I appreciate you coming up, buddy.
Well, thanks for having me, man. I'm just, you know.
We have to do this more often.
Yeah, it was nice. It's cool.
And everybody that's here, if you have not subscribed to Foxy's Fishes, she is exactly 7 away now. 7 more, and Foxy Fishes will be at that coveted 1K mark. And Danny and I will be doing some giveaways if she's at 1K when I fire up the stream tomorrow.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's real close. I would subscribe again if I could, but I mean, I can unsubscribe and resubscribe, but I don't think that's going to help.
Well, your guys' generation that came up now, there's a lot of you starting to get there now. You got Shanna, you got Peplin, you got Skipper, you got
Yeah.
all you
I know
guys are right
Skipper's getting
there.
close. Yeah. I don't know where Peplin's at, but yeah, Skipper's getting close. I'm still a little ways away. So.
Yeah, but you're shortening it up now. I've been watching. You've been doing a lot more shorts lately.
I have.
Those shorts help for some reason. I've been kind of tracking it. And I've noticed that the people that come over from the shorts too have been engaging. I've been getting more and more people in my streams that I don't recognize. So I assume they're coming from those shorts. So, all right,
That's
guys, I
cool.
see it's 3 o'clock. Head on over to Beck's stream. Show them some love. We'll go hashtag. What should we do the hashtag tonight? Heading over there. Let's go hashtag water change.
I was going to say exactly what I was going to say. Hashtag water change.
Hashtag water change. Anyway, guys, appreciate everybody hanging with me for the last couple hours. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And for my members, I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. in the morning. Jason, I'll try to get up early and get on yours earlier than usual. Anyway, guys, we'll see y'all next time.
Peace. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Thanks, bud.